Adura needs to be questioned. It can't be folding hand and looking at the whole thing to worse.
They tried something, yes. But they now announced, yes. Sorry, it was at the second hospital. Not rejected. Okay, so hospital can issue statements clarifying.
Video that you people are seeing without 3 seconds, it was recorded inside our house. Let us see the remaining.
Guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, finally Adura has finally spoken up. But guys, I'll be showing you everything that Adura has to say. For those of you that are not hearing Yoruba, don't worry, I will translate everything for you from beginning to the end of all that Adura had to say at this very interview. As we know, guys, this video will be into 2 parts. The first part is the part that I will be showing you when Mohbad's father begged and called on the Nigerian police that they should take in Mohbad and Wunmi. They should arrest Mohbad's brother, Adura and Wunmi, that they should arrest them for questioning that they know a lot, regarding what happened to Mohbad that very day. And guys, not even up to 1 week later, Adura is now out with this very guy on Object TV as he narrates his own full side of the story. Initially, he was asked why he did not go to do this interview with Very Dark Man, and he said that Very Dark Man did not reach out to him. So he did not see any need of reaching out to Very Dark Man. I feel like if you have something to say, if you know the truth, behind what's happened that very day, he should be the one to reach out to VDM, and not VDM, and not him waiting for VDM to reach out to him. Guys, I'll be bringing you everything in today's video. But before I do that, this is Savage World TV, your #1 channel on YouTube, where we'll give you updates on every trending entertainment gist. So if you know this is your first time coming across the channel, join the family by using the red subscribe button, like the video, guys, and most importantly, turn on the bell so you get notified whenever we drop new updates right here on this channel. Guys, a whole lot was said. Before I even get into today's video, a whole lot was said in this very interview. So the first thing that I'll be telling you, the first discrepancy between the driver's story and Adura's story. Adura is trying to say that that very day that him and Prime Boy, they had a very, very serious basbos. They had a fist fight, and that Prime Boy even had a basbos with Mohbad. But when Prime Boy went on interview, he said that he did not have any fist fight with Mohbad, that he was inside the car and Mohbad was outside trying to until the glass broke. And the driver even said the same thing, that Prime Boy did not retaliate to Mohbad, that Mohbad was the one hitting the glass until the glass broke that very day. But according to Adura is saying that that him and Prime Boy even they had exchange of fists, and Mohbad and Prime Boy even had another exchange of fists before he pursued Prime Boy for fighting his brother. Guys, this story is very, very crazy. Before I show you everything that Adura had to say, let me first of all play you this video of Mohbad's father a few weeks ago calling out for the arrest of Adura and Wunmi. Here's the full video.
Simply because Adura is one of the people that are close to Mohbad. That's why I even mentioned those 2 names. Firstly, the wife, and Adura. Adura is the younger one, junior to Mohbad, while the Wunmi is his girlfriend. Let me call him girlfriend. So those are the 2 people that I know that they're close to Mohbad. There are almost 15 of them working with him. But those are the major people that I want the Nigerian government to help me ask them what killed Mohbad. That's my question. That's the most important thing that make me cry out now. And if you see my mood, I'm not really happy about what's going on now. So they just neglect the case. It's all this. That's why I was calling Governor of Lagos State and Commissioner of Police and Babawa Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come to my rescue. Adura is...
guys, no be small thing. You can hear everything that Mohbad's father had to say as he called on the Nigerian police that they should come in and pick up Adura and Wunmi. And guys, today Adura made this very video. We have all been waiting for Adura to come out and talk about what happened that very day. And guys, he been like say Adura ready for us. He cooked up this story and it is here. I'll be telling you everything in today's video. First of all, I'll read out it in English. I'll read out everything I have to say in English. Then for those of you that can hear Yoruba, I'll play for you the full video so you can hear everything from his own mouth, from Adura's mouth himself. So The interviewer, this guy is Object TV. He managed to invite Adura to this interview. In the beginning of the interview, he said that he has tried to reach out to Very Dark Man, that Adura wants to talk, but Very Dark Man is not replying his message. He also reached out to Tunde Enoch that Adura has something to say, but it seems like they are busy, they are unavailable. So he decided to do the interview with Adura himself. Why some people are saying that I say this guy they fear VDM, because if he go meet VDM will give him very, very critical questions that he will not be able to answer. That is why he did not go to VDM. But I don't know for that. I think he tried reaching out to VDM, but VDM was not available. So here is the full interview. So Adura was interviewed by Object TV, and this is how everything went down. We had a show, I'm now speaking in Adura's voice. We had a show in Ikorodu on September 10, 2023. After Mohbad's performance, we decided to wait for Zlatan. We could so that we could move together. And while we were waiting, some area boys came there asking for money from Mohbad. I was in the second Prado, while Wumi, Mohbad, Prime Boy, Spending, and 2 other people were in the first Prado. Prime Boy then came to meet me. By the way he was talking, it seemed like he was so high, so I told him to leave me alone. This got him very mad and upset, and he went to report to Mohbad. Darusha now wanted to go and withdraw money to settle the area boys, so I followed him. And by the time we came back, we saw that Prime Boy had fought with Mohbad. I asked Mohbad what happened, and he told me that Prime Boy punched him. Wumi told me that Prime Boy was not at fault, so I got confused, and then I went to, fight with Prime Boy. I was told that Mohbad wanted to punch Prime Boy, and that is when he now hit the Prado. We left the show and we went home, and by then his hand was already removing, and it has reduced. Mohbad was with us downstairs, and we were discussing what happened at that night, that very show. We later went to sleep, and in the morning, Mohbad complained about the hand, that he needed a nurse to treat him. We had a personal nurse in the house, and we called this very nurse, but she said that she was not around. So Spending, which is Mohbad's friend, now said that he had a nurse, and we contacted her, but she said that she will not be available until Tuesday. So on Tuesday morning, Wumi and I were preparing food for Liam's 5th month birthday anniversary celebration, and the nurse came in the afternoon. Mohbad was in Wumi's room upstairs, and we transferred him to his own room downstairs so that he can be taken care of by the nurse. There was water in the floor in Mohbad's room, which was from the rain that fell the other day. So I quickly cleaned it up and went back downstairs. After 10 to 15 minutes, they shouted my name, and I came from upstairs. And by the time I got there, I met Mohbad on the floor, and he was struggling to talk. No be small thing, no. So I asked the nurse what happened, and she said that she injected him with something. Mohbad could not talk again, and he pointed at a water bottle there, so I used the water to wash his face. So Mohbad's brother continued by saying, we took him back to the room where he was initially transferred from, so that he could get some fresh air from the AC. And by this time, the mechanic was outside repairing his car. So I started looking for, another car that would transport him to the hospital. And by the time I returned to the house, I saw that they were already, carrying him to the hospital on another car. They got a car that would transport us to the hospital. And on the way, we met a whole lot of traffic. So we had to transfer him on a bike, and he was gasping for breath. No be small thing, no. He continued by saying, when we got there, the doctor that attended to him, the doctor attended to him, and about 15 minutes later, the doctor now said that he had passed away. We took him to another hospital, and they did not even let us bring him inside. They confirmed him BID right there on the entrance, and that was the hospital that released the press release that he was BID when Wumi brought him into the hospital. Everyone started crying, and we took his body back to the car, because at this time the mechanic has finished repairing the car, and he was brought to the hospital. When we got home, we laid him down in the living room. Darusha then said that when his own dad died, that salt was placed on his chest to prevent him from decomposing, and he suggested that we should do the same for Mohbad to preserve him. We put salt on him and waited for the father to come. So As we know, when Mohbad's father came to the house, he said that when he came inside, he saw that they were already embalmed Mohbad. And that is what Adura is trying to clean up, that it was Darusha that said that, they should do that to preserve his body from, decomposing. Mommy was already there. And around then, it was the sword that Mohbad's father saw that made him say that they already embalmed him, yes. So Daddy then said that we must bury him that very night. And we were like, no, but he insisted, and we took the body to Ikorodu that night, and we buried him the next day. I want to be smart, this is all that Adura had to say. I'll play you the full video. I'll play the full video in the end so you can watch and hear everything. You can see his reaction from Adura himself. But before I do that, there are some discrepancies between Adura's side of the story and Prime Boy's, even the driver's side of the story. First of all, the first thing that we notice is that Adura is saying that Mohbad and Prime Boy, they had bus in the back of the car. But the driver that was, in the front of the car, let's say the driver was in the front. So in the back of the Prado, we are having Prime Boy and Mohbad was outside. So according to the driver, he's saying that there was no bus between Prime Boy and Mohbad, that it was Mohbad that was, trying to hit Prime Boy, and Prime Boy was just, he did not retaliate. But according to Adura himself, he said that they had bus and that Mohbad, on trying to hit Prime Boy, now injured him. That he himself, being Adura, he even had to retaliate by defending his brother against Prime Boy. And he was the one that chased Prime Boy away because he was acting as if he was so high. And guys, another thing, a whole lot of fans are in the comment section saying that, why did this guy not do this interview with VDM? Because if it was VDM will really ask him some serious questions. I'm going to give you guys to watch the rest of the video so you can tell me what you think about this whole saga in the comment section. I will also play you a video of Mohbad's father interview so you can tell me your thoughts on this whole case. This is very crazy.
Like after like 15 minutes, but I can go meeting about the doctor
gbogbo time tí ẹ fi gbé lọ yẹn ó wà nínú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń gbé lọ.
wà nínú mọ́tò, even the traffic wà á ní láti transfer sórí bike.
Okay.
Because mọ́tò traffic pọ̀ ní ọ̀nà chidi, so I ní láti transfer sórí bike. Èmi àṣà máa wò bí ṣáà gbé sórí bike láti gbé dé hospital.
Gbogbo time yẹn ó ṣe ń respond.
The time here could respond, but Ocean breathe like kò sọ̀rọ̀, but Ocean
gas.
So by my baby hospital for like 20 minutes. I should one hospital where he came back.
As of the time they be the hospital, Ocean. Okay.
Kò tí Ocean but kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Because inú mọ́tò náà láti ń chat láti ní bá anybody wá sọ̀rọ̀. I hit the hospital nearby. I shall go lost in wrong for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I go meeting. Doctor Koshawani pay go out to cook it. Under the film, go since cook. Be Lara Concoche pay. And go on here. You look to Sari one period say, Uba, and feel a module. As opposed to I go to hospital Boni. I go to hospital Boni, the same thing tí ó sọ fún wa ní first hospital when it was sọ fún wa second hospital.
Okay, hospital àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n ṣe admit ẹ wọ́n sapa. They tried something
yes.
But they now announced sorry. It was at the second hospital.
Not
rejected. Okay, so hospital can issue statements clarifying that pay was brought in. She first one.
That is second hospital.
Second hospital will clarify pay brought in there.
Yes.
Okay, the first hospital did not even say anything.
It's not a sharp opportunity for confession. So what
No, I'm referring to there's a statement on social media. One hospital said it was brought in.
Yeah, that is second hospital.
That is the second hospital. There's no statement from the first one. Okay. I just want to be
second hospital not to be now.
Mo fẹ́ wá sure pé kò ṣe first hospital ló sọ pé brought in.
No, second hospital.
Okay.
Second hospital.
Okay.
So but the second hospital no ma sọ pé ẹni tá gbé wá
àwọn náà confirm ẹ.
Àwọn náà confirm. Irọ́ say everybody ṣá. So the choice àkọ́kọ́ tí ọkọ̀ gbé lọ sínú ẹni tó mo ti ọkọ̀ lose memory pé irọ́ sẹ́ pé ọwọ́ yìí kankan ṣe mọ́jú náà ṣe tó ní injury lọ́wọ́ lásán ló kọ́ sáré kú just like that ìrọsẹ̀ so èmi gan mi ò mú fún mi gan fún òun lé cause mi ò expect nǹkan tí as in orí mi kọ́ sáré fún lọ pé ìrọsẹ̀ just like that báwọn ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe ń kú nínú ẹni so aṣáájú láti gbé sínú mọ́tò cause mọ́tò mi pé mo sọ pé wọ́n ṣe mọ́tò ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìlú tàǹtà máa fi gbé padà yẹn ẹni tó ṣe mọ́tò yẹn òun gan ló pè wá padà pé mọ́tò yìí ti wà ready mọ́tò yẹn náà la fi padà wá fi gbé wá padà wá sílé báyìí máa gbé wá sílé àkànfà pé tó máa ní wọ́n ti dé ọ̀tọ̀ báyìí so aláṣà.
So ẹ sùn the same room.
No, I sùn the same room.
Ta ló sùn same room mọ́jú pẹ̀lú anyway kò ní matter mọ́ because
èmi ní room tèmi sùn
ẹ ṣe rí next morning now.
Èmi ní room tèmi sùn òun ní like 2 rooms kan fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ kan fún òun.
So òun sùn tiẹ̀.
Òun sùn ti ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ́jú.
Ó sùn ti ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ́jú. Okay.
So room tiẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dọ̀ tó sùn mọ́jú. So
pause. Sorry about that distraction. So we'll continue. Ó ní ó sùn ọ̀dọ̀ Wùnmí ló sùn mọ́jú but as of àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì he was still okay. Ó ṣe wà alive. Kí nurse tó dé. Bí a time when nurse dé.
Time tí mo ti dé.
Ṣé bí àárọ̀ ni àbí ọ̀sán? Ọ̀sán. So at least between ìgbà tó jí láàárọ̀ àti ọ̀sán should be around 6 hours or so. Kí nurse tó dé from morning till almost 6 hours.
Yes.
Okay, so fast forward ìgbà tẹ́ wá gbé padà sílé.
Ìgbà tá gbé padà sílé nígbà kò sí dáàdì kò sí mọ́mí gan lè àwọn táwọn ilé àwọn àkútájẹ́ kú normalization nìkan náà làwọn ilé.
Okay, that should be it for today's video. Don't forget to use the red subscribe button, like the video, and turn on the bell. I'll be seeing you on the next one.